Someone to be Chester Cheetah. Jesse, have you never heard this one before? No! Good!
It's fun built too, the whole family.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, anyone who wants to be Chester Cheetah, raise your hand. Anyone? Bueller?
You're being volunteered. Chester Cheetah, ladies and gentlemen.
There are no Jasper cosplayers here that makes sense.
There was one in our bootleg of Samantha who made a horrible gem pod.
Anyway, basically how this works is you got all the stage here to act out things as it is being read. By either me or one of these guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Are you videotaping this, Vincent?
Maybe.
Remains to be seen.
Okay. Post it on the group later. Anyway. Guren Jesus. One day in Guren Laga, Kamina died, and everyone was sad.
No!
But then there was a bright flash of light, and Jesus appeared. Hey Kamina, it's Jesus. What's up? Said Jesus. Thanks to Jesus, I've returned to life, said Kamina. You're too cool to step. You're too cool to die, said Jesus, who bumped fists with Kamina. Simone, Yoko, and all the other people in Team Daigaran, that's you guys. All waved goodbye to Jesus and Kamina as they got onto their motorcycles with hot rod flames painted on the sides, and the backflip off a ramp as the song Highway Star by Deep Purple was played by the Angels, who had electric guitars shaped like skulls. So what do we do now, JC? Asked Kamina. We're gonna kill the Nazis, said Jesus. Something in the background exploded. Boom! And they drove their motorcycles away from it and did a high five while driving at about a gazillion miles per hour. Jesus is a very good motorcycle driver because it's one of his god powers. Same with Kamina. All of the Nazis were doing evil things in a room. We are the evil Nazis, said one of them. That was when Jesus drove his motorcycle through the window and landed on top of the Nazi. Alas, I am slain, said the Nazi. Jesus kicked him in the face. The Nazis said in unison, it's Jesus. Then Kamina broke through the other wall of the room on his motorcycle. Just who the hell do you think I am? He yelled as he scalped a Nazi with his Bowie knife. The Nazis didn't know who Kamina was because they are from the 1940s and also hadn't been invented yet. Then the Nazis were mad at Jesus, so they shot him a bunch of times. But then Jesus absorbed all of the bullets into his body and shot them out his eyeballs back at the Nazis. I'm Jesus, so I still love you even though you're Nazis and I'm killing you, said Jesus. He's a pretty cool guy. Kamina did not have to forgive the sins of anybody, so he just cut a bunch of Nazis in half with his katana. And then did a backflip into his giant robot. And then did a backflip into his giant robot. Jesus rode on top of the robot like it was a surfboard. Jesus rode on top of the robot like it was a surfboard. Let's go find Hitler, said Kamina. There was a Nazi trying to run away, so Kamina killed him by looking at him. Kamina and Jesus rode the giant robot all the way across Germany. Each time the robot took a step, its foot landed on a Nazi, and the Nazi's intestines splattered all over the ground. Jesus said, since I have Jesus powers, I can tell that Hitler is somewhere nearby. So they decided to look for Hitler. They found Chester Cheetah instead, who told them, I am Chester Cheetah and not Hitler. So Jesus and Comuna could not kill him because he is a God-fearing Christian who brings joy to people. Then Chester Cheetah took off his mask and it was actually Hitler. I tricked you, Jesus, said Hitler. Comuna said, it's not good to trick Jesus, evil Hitler, and he kicked Hitler in the face. At the same time, Jesus kicked Hitler in the face from the other direction. It was in slow motion and it looked really cool. Hitler, I'm gonna kick your ass in the name of the Father, myself, and the Holy Ghost. They're just like overkilling him over there, aren't they? Me too, said Comuna. So then Jesus and Comuna charged up all of the spiral energy in the entire universe through the power of prayer and shot a gigantic bomb at Hitler so that he died slowly.
This slow.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Is there 5 episodes worth of content right here?
Wait. Season.
I don't remember the song.
Okay, that's good. I'll do that. Thank you, Comuna, said Jesus. If you were any more awesome, you would be Jesus too. Then Comuna and Jesus high-fived each other since all of the Nazis were dead. The end.
It's like in the manga?
No, it's one of those lost episodes they keep making on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Prequel to everything that happens.